Hello. I'd just like to demonstrate today how to field strip model 1911A1. Some of you may not be familiar with how to do that, and it may be a little troubling for you if you're used to the more contemporary semi-automatics like the Beretta, the SIG, the Glock, where you just look at it the right way and off it comes. This is actually pretty simple if you understand what you're doing, and that's kind of what I'm here to show you. It is a little more involved, but you can do it. Okay, first thing you do, make sure it's not loaded. And it's not. Okay, now we established that. Keep it cocked, as you see. Then you want to take the spring out. You press this down, push this like so, kind of cup your hand over it so it doesn't fly off into the world. And having said that, I probably should have been wearing my Ray-Bans to do that, but I've done it so many times, it's no big deal. But you might want to just, you don't want to do it over your face where it flies up and pokes your eye out or something. But that's all the springs we're dealing with, so I'm just going to leave them off. You take this out. This swings back and forth, but you have to swing it to this side and out it comes. Okay, then, and you want to get this out. How do I get it out? You press it. It's not working. Well, what you got to do, and it's hard to do this on camera, I'm going to try. Line that little piece up here with that, then you press it out. Whoop, out it comes. I press from the other side, it's depressed in. You just pull it out with your fingernail, like so. Then everything comes off, and kind of put your hand under here because, wait a minute. Or put your hand under here because the guide rod falls right out in your hand. Or voila. Then you just slide the barrel on out and it's field stripped. Like so. Always make sure you have a good towel set up so your wife doesn't come in and with all your spray kit and cleaning kit that you have here. I've already cleaned the gun, but you know, I'm using Ballistol. It stinks to high heaven to some people. But you don't want your wife to come in and find this mess on a bare countertop or bedside table or coffee table and say, "Oh my gosh, what have you done?" It's bad enough she'll have to smell this. Anyway, I've already cleaned the gun. I was going to actually show that, but the camera wasn't cooperating and the gun wasn't cooperating. But anyway, you don't need to hear about all that. I've lubricated it well. All you need to do is clean it. Kleenexes, wads. The only tools you really need are these, the little plunger to push your wads through the barrel, a bristle brush in .45 caliber or whatever caliber you're shooting. And there is an improvised way that I do. If you don't happen to have those, it's not ideal, but it does work. And that's to feed your paper towel or Kleenex through. And this is done dry, but because I've already done it. But you just feed it through and twist it, twist it, twist it. It's even better if you have a paper towel because it has more mass. But it comes through the end, like you'll see. And there it comes. And just drag it through like a boar snake. It's not perfect, far from ideal, but it will get the job done enough for your needs until you can get something better. Anyway, let's get this gun back together. I'll show you how. And when you're cleaning, be sure and clean this little step here on your magazine because it tends to get grime and grunk as well. Okay, let's put this deal back together. That's fairly easy too. Let's see. Put the slide back in here, like so. Put the little cap back on here. And if I'm not pronouncing these part components correctly, I'm sure I'm not. That's okay. I can live with that. Forgive me. Take the little spring rod, guide rod here. Place it where this U shape is hugging the barrel. Then you slide it back on. Let me turn around and do it the other way because that's what I'm used to, and I'd like to do it right side up. Keep your thumb holding this down like so because it will tend to fall out. Okay, here you go. It's not slipping back. Why not? There. Now, you want that to line up. You want this little gap there to line up where you put that pin in. And what you're trying to do is put the pin to line up with what's in that hole. It looks like it is. I pray it is. Now, I'm going to have to get a little more involved. This is the part that takes just a little bit of concentration, and it's pretty easy to do. Let's see. There we go. Went right in. Thank you. And you just push up on this while pushing inward. Wait a minute. It didn't quite want to go in. Let me line it up again. There. Got all the way in. Then you put your spring in, and I'll put glasses on just for your benefit, so all the safety hounds don't jump on me. You push it in, push it down, and depending on your spring, the spring may be a little harder than others, depending on what make and model and how you've modified your gun. That's it. Works just fine. Pretty simple and easy. We did it inside of 7 minutes here. I appreciate your watching, and if you like this channel, I hope you'll like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.